Okay, now let's talk about grading. Homework will be graded with a maximum of 3 points each, and our grading teaching assistant will be grading all the homework. And I already told the TA to deduct only when there is a clear reason. Because so for example, late submission, and if you don't do a certain part of the homework, then that will be a good reason to deduct 1 point. And 1 point out of 3 is big. The reason why I said this is first, I want to be generous, and second, I know most of the trouble between trouble with students about grading is coming from deducting points for obscure reasons. Like, so I would like to minimize hassle. As I said, there is no right or wrong answers. The answers are given. Answers are already in the textbook. So what I want you to do is just the experience of trial. So I'll be generous. I'll give you grade on not on your final answers, but on your process of doing the homework. So don't worry too much about grading, as long as you make everything on time and do everything as I show you in the online video. So I don't worry too much about grade. I would not worry about grades. And the final grades, letter grades, will be determined based on these two. I had to differentiate graduate students' requirements from undergrads. As I said earlier in the first video, it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, I got that announcement email. I didn't know there is such a policy. So I changed it. I added a 20% component of research proposal. Research proposal, it will be explained later. Well, so undergrad students just need to do homework and midterm and final, but master students have to submit their research proposal by the end of the semester, maybe by the final exam date, say. We'll explain this later. And based on this proportion, I'm going to give you grade very generously. Don't worry about grading. I say I will not do the curving because I'll be very generous. I'll be more generous than the standard. When I say I will curve, that means I am going to make the distribution to the standard, even if it's better than the standard, higher than the standard. But I'm not going to do that. Like my grading distribution will be always more generous than the standard. So don't worry about your grade. Of course, given that you do your best, right? You have to do what you need to do. Then don't worry about the grades. So research proposal for master students. What I expect is 2 or 3 pages proposal for your master essay. You may know that when to graduate to get a master degree, you need to complete a master essay. So I will give you a chance to think about that. So for example, the research proposal will contain introduction and data explanation and what methods you are going to apply to the data. And then you don't need to get the result. If you have a preliminary result, that would be great. But even if you do not get the result, still you have to explain what you expect and how you are going to interpret them, and what would be another interesting point of the result, something like that. So it's a proposal, your plan for your future essay, master essay. You may use one of the homework data, just extend. Of course, you cannot do the same thing as the homework, but add a little bit of new flavor to the homework, and then make it as your essay. and then that would be a good research proposal. Or you may choose a topic from another course. I can understand any master level topics, so don't worry about choosing from this course. You can do anything from whatever, like macro, international, labor, or finance, time series. Any course, anything you want to study would be fine. And I strongly encourage you to develop this proposal to your essay, because I see a lot of master students in the last semester have no time to finish their essay. So it's really a difficult process to do the essay. So I recommend you think it more seriously, master students, and you have to do this. If you have questions, let me know. I can help you. And okay, that's it. That's about it for the basic grading, homework, and exams. I explained the basic academic policy aspects of this course. And next, we need to talk a little bit about COVID-related issues, mask. According to the university instructor guidance, it says all students must wear a mask in classrooms all the time. Drinking is not allowed, food is not allowed. But what's interesting here, I find, was that instructors may remove mask if distancing is possible. So I'm not confident. So I will try to keep my mask on, but I'm not confident because I have to talk more than an hour, and I have to teach another course after this class. So I will try, but it's not illegal according to the university guidance. So when I need to, I will ask your pardon, and I may take off my mask. And distancing is not a problem, I guess, right? So I don't worry too much about distancing. And I worry more about students not following the rule. And it's it's a very serious violation that falls under the disruptive classroom behavior and student conduct policy, and will be reported to the dean of students for additional possible discipline. I don't know how they handle this, but please follow the rule. Okay. And if you have a positive result, I want you to notify me, but what's more important is you have to notify the result to the university. So there is an official website for student COVID documentation portal. I don't know, I cannot log in there. So remember how you do it. And quarantine and isolation policy can be found here, albany.edu/COVID-19, the COVID-19 page, and there are a lot of informations. So maybe submit test result if you get a test, and then here, and submit proof of vaccination. I submitted this, and you can check instructor guidance. You don't need to check it, but I read this part. And quarantine, the rule for the quarantine and isolation is very complicated. So it may be updated later. So you have to understand it correctly. And use this webpage for more information. I'm going to follow that policy. And I heard that students' mental health is at risk these days. And in case I think I have I feel like I develop a mental health problem. So I understand many of you may have a hard time in many different dimensions of your life. So do not hesitate. It's a serious problem, and ask for help. When you talk with someone, the mental health problem can be easily go away. And you can do the counseling by email or Zoom, so it's very approachable. So it's free, confidential. So I am advertising this service, university service. Should be good. I have no experience there, but should be very good, I guess. Ask for help if you are in trouble, right? Finally, academic integrity. All your answers are on file. You submit all the answers by email. I do not accept paper submissions, right? By the way, writing what you may think writing down on paper is more efficient and better, but I don't accept that, not because it's like bad or something, but because typing your answer formally on Word or some processor is an important skill in your career in the future. So, for example, like later when you get a job, your boss wants you to write a report. Then can you say, "Can I write on paper?" Of course not. So think that way. I don't mind if you I personally don't mind if you submit a paper, but I don't accept it because you cannot do that in the future outside the classroom, right? So think that typing is another important skill you are practicing in school. So try to be more formal and make it more professional. And as I said, everything is saved in email on my computer and on the server, so it's really stupid to cheat. I found a few students cheat, like copy answers from another classmate. It's so clear. Evidences are all in my email, so really stupid, right? It's not a good format to cheat. So academic integrity is important, and especially silly to cheat in this course. This is it. By the way, last page. Accommodation for students with disabilities. Please let me know. I'm not going to say more than that. If you have disabilities, you know how it works out. Then I can help you. Don't worry. Let me know. This is it. This is the end of the slide. And tomorrow I'm going to record another series of videos for the first class. That will be about the first data in the textbook. If you have textbook, on textbook page 13, there is a table, and I'm going to show you how this simple table is made on the program. So, but that requires like many preliminary explanations and introduction to the program, and I have to explain how to download the data. So I plan to do that for the next class. So the second class on Friday is online. We do not meet in person. Remember, we do not meet in person, but it will be online. Okay, thank you for watching this, and see you later.